How many things are going to go wrong?
Yes. Oops. Now we can go.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm missing a part. Oh, nope, I got it.
Okay, it's June 2nd, and we're trying to get this done first thing in the morning so that,
before the rain gets here.
yeah, before the rain, and so that the camera doesn't overheat. Did you get that at Lowe's?
No, I got this from some poor Amazon driver who probably has a bad back now. This will attach to the faucet, and this will attach to here. And we will drag it out here, down to the end. To cap it off, I'm just gonna put a valve in it. That way I can turn it on or off or add an extension to it, whatever I wanna do. That is gonna be step one. Then step two will be to come in, poke holes, add this smaller line to all the drip emitters. This stuff is fairly basic. Like, it's actually a very basic, simple step process.
Well, we're recording it, so how many things are going to go wrong?
Yes, that goes on there. This gets shut. There goes your first thing. Okay, step one complete. So I can attach this onto there.
And editing is going to make this look way easier than it actually is.
I wasn't thinking fourth dimensionally. I'm good, but I'm just going to come down here so that I can go that way with the ones for the beds. This way for the fabric pots. It kind of...
I just can see trippage happening.
Probably going to stake it down when we're done.
Those aren't my scissors that go in the drawer, are they?
Yeah, these used to be, but I got them all nasty and dirty.
Look, this is what it looks like when a man's thinking.
Well, he was trying to. Oh, more than plenty to do the two sides. We're going to go right about here. Executive decision.
Because look, that's how much he has left.
So this is basically just an on-off valve. So I'm just going to put this on here for now.
Let's get a close-up shot.
I mean, it ain't rocket science.
It's garden science.
I can go cut that water on. And actually, I don't know which one is off or on. So you can let me know if water starts shooting out. Hey, it looks like I got it right.
I will laugh if it shoots right up in your face.
Maybe on doesn't mean what I think it means.
That says on.
Well, that one I'm trying to turn off. Basically, I need to be able to see this thing better, so I'm cutting this one, not taking this one off for now. Yeah, see, I need to turn this one off.
Problem number 2. Okay.
There we go. Oops. There may have been a little stop tab right there that I just broke off. They went opposite directions. No wonder it wouldn't move.
Would this be problem number 3?
Okay. Yeah, I just pulled a dumbass. So.
I'm like, you can read this where it says off, on, off.
So when I went from off to on, all I did was turn it to the schedule that I'd put in there. There may not be just an on button. I'm not thinking fourth dimensionally, just attach it directly. Well, you know how it is. Filming makes everything work less.
It's dying. I'll go get a new battery.
Okay.
Don't make any stupid mistakes while I'm gone.
I know.
Okay, so dumbass attached this straight to the faucet, removing the timer altogether to see if it will work. Did you hear what I said?
No.
I said, so the dumbass just put it straight onto the faucet, leaving the timer out of it.
Gotta get this unwound.
Wait, it's just like the vacuum cord.
Pretty much just like the vacuum cord. I heard you talking smack about me while I was unable to defend myself. It's pretty straight now.
I could help, but I have a very important job.
Recording the stupid when it happens?
Well, you can get it how you want it without the twist here against the thing, and then untwist it here once you disconnect it from the timer.
Yeah. Because I'm probably going to go ahead and put stakes in, so I think I'm going to go get some of my stakes.
If you want to know why this one is sagging the way it is, I'll show you in just a minute. Probably on the kitchen table. That's why. Guess what I just found, guys? question 2 from Clumsy Wife. Is there a reason why it's so far from the bed?
Oh, just piss the wife off.
Oh,
Originally it was to divide it between the two things that I had to put it in. It would make more sense. But now I'm trying to think of a way to not make you angry.
not angry. I just am thinking tripping hazard.
Right, which will make you angry. And that's where I'm trying to think, is there a way I can do it that won't?
What if it was behind the bed instead?
Well, then for all these things over here, I'd have to like run an extra long piece.
Okay, I'll just walk on the back side. I've given you a solution.
Yeah, that solution was the equivalent of it's fine. Oh, the anger wouldn't be today. It would be when I least expected. At some point in my life where I was happy, things were going well.
It would be on day 14.
And I was at a good place.
It would be on day 14 when I trip over it.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't let it go.
For now, I'm not going to cut off the excess. I'll leave it on here.
Yeah.
But the beauty of this stuff is you can always use pieces here and there. So you cut it off, you save it for later.
Yep.
Because I may wind up pulling some slack into this also.
Ah, yes. Once you put the timer back on, you'll have...
Well, the timer's only a few inches. I want to be able to get it kind of...
But you told me a few inches matters. And a few inches is a big deal.
Oh, that's not what I'm talking about.
I can't leave that in.
I know. Yeah, we'll try this with 1 at first. At this point, I poke a hole,
Stick
I put
it
this in, and I put a piece of that on. That's all there is to it.
Okay. Oh, we get more steps this way. Where's my scissors? Where's my phone? Where's my... There they are.
So after this, I'm going to try this 1. I'll turn the water back on just to try it out.
How many of these?
So this piece kind of works just like the other thing. Put the little piece on, you push it on, and you attach it.
That was pretty simple.
Oh yeah, I like that. This is actually a simple and quick thing. Now you turn these to give it more or less water. And once you get them all on here, the pressure is going to drop, so it won't squirt as much.
Okay. I'll step back.
You probably want to step back.
That's a pretty good squirtage.
Now the other one does lines, and technically even the place I poked a hole, this thing comes with plugs. You can just plug the hole when you're done.
Awesome.
Because these do streams, they're just streams, but it's a lot more water that will soak in. That hits a bigger, a little bit more evenly, but it's a thinner spray. It's up in the air how much, if one's better than the other.
And it's going to squirt, right?
They make better things for this.
What do you mean by better?
Things that make this easier to push in. But they were more expensive and I was on a budget.
Budget over ease of use. Got it.
So I'm going to poke this one right here. And then I'm going to turn it on again.
Okay. Oh, I see. I wonder which one is better.
Yeah, see, that one you get more even. This one you get some streams that might be able to shoot farther.
I can't.
Now watch out, I'm getting you wet.
Oh, I'm scared.
Like, that's why I think I'm going to stick to the blues.
Yeah, because the blues will...
Are more even. Yeah, I'm sticking to the blues.
Did they come together in one pack, or did you...
No, I ordered them separately.
But it seems to be,
Ugh.
I say, relatively easy to switch them out, but...
Oh, it is.
Oh. Trying to beat the rain.
Trying to beat the rain.
Ironic, but we are doing it today because the weather this morning is really awesome, and it's only going to turn into the devil's butthole from here on out.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing this all the way down, so it's like, we'll bring them back when this is done. Or when something stupid happens.
Something stupid happens. Remember earlier when we found those bugs that we had to use the neem oil on? I looked up and saw what their eggs looked like and inspected the plant, and I saw one little tiny leaf that had the eggs. I'm not going to open it up and risk pouring it all over myself. Plucked that one leaf and then soaked that mother.
If I was doing a lot of these, I would definitely look at getting the thing that holds these better for poking them in.
I'm just thinking.
Yes. Is it going to be a trippy hazard? Yeah, it is. It's like...
I'm not even talking about tripping hazard, just when you have to Like start getting in here with the beans especially, and you get in there and you got the mint. And I know that the reason why this is here,
that one's there
because of the hole.
So this bed, we're not going to really do much to it. It's actually just going to spread and do its thing.
Yeah.
These require a lot more interaction and plucking. And I mean, we can always reevaluate, readjust later as needed.
So now you are
doing the
poking
pots.
holes for the pots.
This is over. I'm gonna have a fun time putting all this into a reel again. I wonder if I'd put this on first, would it have been way easier to poke this in. Because now the hose, son of a bitch, always on the last one.
What about
Frack.
these?
At least let's see. Yep. Now I learned that.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. If you put the hose on, it actually kind of still fits in there. I'm pretty sure someone's been screaming at the camera the entire time. You dumbass! Yeah, I'm not going to do the carrots because I meant the potatoes because
They're
the
coming
potatoes
out.
we're going to pull out soon anyway. So, but the peppers and the new green beans, which...
That's funny. We both said which at the same time. 3 out of 4?
3 out of 4 so far. I'm pretty sure I put one in the middle too. 2 more to go.
I mean,
And the rain ain't quite here yet.
We're going to do that again to make sure it was not a fluke.
The tip is install this first.
Install it first.
Because then
it just slides into
that.
the blue thing.
So it doesn't try to pop out of your hand when you're... Apparently it was a fluke. Here we go. It clicked that time.
Ooh, almost fell.
I painted your lines.
I was walking backwards.
That sounded like I was walking backwards. The timer actually will cause a drop in pressure. So before I start setting these, I need to actually connect the timer, put it on something that just stays on for now. Battery running out?
Okay, so this is going to come on at 9:20, which is 7 minutes from now.
Yeah, it gives me enough time to get it on. In 7 minutes, this should come on.
Y'all, I just walked into the screen. My husband said that's why I usually leave it open, but do you want to know what my irrational fear is?
Everything.
With this door open, holes throughout our screen. Did it actually? They came on. Come on. My irrational fear is that a bird will fly into the house. And has a bird ever flown into our home? No.
Nope.
I have seen birds fly into stores though.
Adjusting them down so they don't squirt everywhere. It's really, we just need enough to get the pot wet.
We did beat the rain today.
The more things you've got running,
The
less your pressure.
You'll be able to determine whether it is enough or not.
Yeah, but as you see, like we're at the point now where they're struggling. I'd turn these down earlier. So yeah, and this is where you have to experiment, like, because you only have so much flow pattern. So now I need to go back and check these. So yeah, like these I just won't do it a dribble anyway. And lowering the dribble on these puts more pressure on the other ones. And they do make a head that won't turn on until you get a certain pressure. Those were actually sold out. I was going to get those. But in this case, what it is it's like you don't have enough pressure anyway. In fact, if you take that timer out of the circuit, you have a lot more pressure. Those timers actually drop your pressure way down. Technically, it would have ran for another 3 hours and 46 minutes.
It does not.
I'm going to turn it off. There we go.
And you heard a loud click.
Set clock. I'm going to use a 24-hour clock. Start time, we want to start at, not opposed to that, okay. Drop this one down.
That way it's before the blazing sun.
So 7 a.m. How long do we want it to run? Well, now that I know it's not quite running as much, I might actually let it run longer. Because it's that first thing in the morning, the heat's going to come out and dry it up. Well, we'll start off at 20 minutes. This starts off at 7 days, 6 days, 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. So this will be every single day at 7 o'clock, run for 20 minutes. And on. And it'll pop up in a second. Next time it runs, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So it's actually a very simple, very basic, very easy timer. In fact, as always, I'll leave all the links to all the stuff that we just got through putting in down below. And for better or for worse, if you want to check it out, you can.
How many mistakes did you make today?
I mean, I broke the thing off right here.
So that would be mistake number 1.
Because I turned it the wrong way, because, you know, on, off. I mean, they should print the, oh, never mind.
So I recognize that blue thing, and those blue things, and that red thing. This nude color thing.
Some of these, Gen X. You've heard the saying, there's knowledge and there's experience. Knowledge told me I didn't need these. Experience has taught me, order every stinking part you think you might need, and that's Murphy's Law of you won't actually need it. Basically, these would have let me tee off of that big pipe. As an example, let's say I wanted to actually run something on the backside and the front. I could actually put a tee in right here, run a pipe that way, and do other stuff. So, well, really what we need to do is get our pressure on our tank up, which would involve adding more air pressure to the tank and upping the the cutoff switch on the pressure regulator.
Guess what?
Project's done.
You
And
have
it didn't rain yet.
you have irrigation.
I have irrigation.
I'm very proud of you. I did not think you were going to get this accomplished this weekend.
I knew it was going to be quick once I got to it. Watch this video over here if you want to see how this glorious money pit of ours started and how we are slowly becoming more and more self-sufficient every year.